Welcome to ETH Daily, a daily briefing on the latest in Ethereum. Here's your latest for Monday, January 26, 2026. The Ethereum Foundation zkEVM team shares its 2026 implementation roadmap. OP Labs releases its post-quantum roadmap. Kraken launches DeFi Earn, and Bitwise becomes a Morphle Vault curator. All this and more starts right after this message. This episode is sponsored by Archive, an Ethereum-aligned data layer for Web3. Archive merges guarantees of blockchain with the performance and flexibility of traditional databases. Find out more at archive.network/daily. The Ethereum Foundation's zkEVM team released a 2026 implementation roadmap to bring zkEVM proofs into Ethereum Layer 1. The 2026 roadmap centers on 6 core areas: standardizing execution witness and stateless guest programs, defining interoperable zkEVM guest interfaces, enabling consensus layer clients to verify zkEVM proofs, building reliable prover infrastructure, benchmarking performance and requirements, and formally verifying critical components. Enshrined PBS, which is currently targeted for the Glamsterdam upgrade this year, is a key dependency. The goal is to replace re-execution with ZK proofs in attestation, fully integrating zkEVMs into the Layer 1. OP Labs released a roadmap to make the OP stack and the superchain resilient to future quantum computers. The goal is to ensure that the stack's cryptography remains secure in a post-quantum world. The roadmap includes the deprecation of all ECDSA-signed externally owned accounts on OP mainnet and across the superchain by year 2036. Users will migrate by delegating control of their EOAs to a post-quantum smart contract account, with account abstraction EAP 7702 identified as a viable migration path. The roadmap also includes transitioning OP stack sequencers and batch submitters from ECDSA to post-quantum signature schemes. OP Labs says it's working with the Ethereum Foundation to move Ethereum away from BLS signatures and KZG commitments towards post-quantum alternatives. Kraken launched DeFi Earn, a new product that allows its Kraken Consumer, Pro, Mobile, and Kraken Wallet users to deposit cash or stablecoins into vaults that earn yield from DeFi lending protocols, including Aave. The funds are placed into Veta-managed vaults on Kraken's Inc. Layer 2 network, offering variable yield returns of up to 8% APY. Serving as a DeFi mullet, Kraken handles all the on-chain complexity behind the scenes. No seed phrases or manual transactions are required by users. Kraken does take a 25% fee on the rewards for the service. DeFi Earn aims to deliver DeFi yields with the simplicity of Kraken's custodial exchange, including support for near-instant withdrawals. And lastly, Bitwise is becoming a vault curator on the Morphle lending protocol and will launch a suite of non-custodial vault strategies aiming to broaden access to transparent on-chain yield. The first vault targets approximately 6% APY by allocating to over-collateralized lending markets and will be managed by Jonathan Mann, Bitwise's head of DeFi strategies. Bitwise expects assets in on-chain vaults to double this year. Bitwise is a global asset manager with more than $15 billion in assets under management, including its ETHW ETF. In other news, BitMine buys an additional 40,000 Ether, Matcha Meta suffers a $16.8 million exploit, and Uniswap launches UniRoute. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories in Ethereum. You can support this podcast by subscribing and following us at ETH Daily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ethdaily.io.